Hi guys, today we're going to cover some Canva keyboard shortcuts. In this video we'll look at text shortcuts. If you'd like a printable version of these shortcuts and more, I will leave a link in the description below to a free PDF file that I've made that has over 80 keyboard shortcuts for Canva. Let's start with how to add text. To add a text box, just press T. And then we can open the font menu by pressing Shift Control F or Shift Command F, and we can select from the fonts inside that menu. Now I'm just going to select a different font so that I can show you how to bold and italicize. So with this font we're going to make it bold by pressing Control B. You can press Control B again to take the bold off. So now we'll try Control I to italicize, Control U or Command U to underline. You can just press it again to take it away. Next we'll look at making it uppercase. So let's put a text box back here by pressing T. And we'll make it uppercase by pressing Shift Control K or Shift Command K. If we press it again, it takes it back. So that's Shift Control K. To add a link, we can just do Control K, and we can link it to something else, which I won't do right now, but I can type in a link, or we can select from these down here. So if you wanted to add an emoji, you can only do that in Canva docs or in the comments section, as you saw in the last video when we looked at comment shortcuts. To find a word on a page, press Control F or Command F, and you can search for it up here. So maybe we'll try find link. And you can see that it's highlighted, link, there. And you can replace the word if you like, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Now we're going to look at font size. I'll just press T again, and we'll increase the font by pressing Shift Control, I'd say full stop, but period, or Shift Command period. Shift Control period. That increases the size. Shift Control comma or Shift Command comma decreases the size. If we want to look at line spacing, we'll press T again, and this time I will just write in some gibberish and give us a few lines, and bring it up here so you can see it a little better. We'll increase the line spacing by pressing Alt Control and the up arrow, or Opt Command and the up arrow, so you can see the line spacing is getting wider, further apart. To decrease, it's Alt Control or Opt Command and then the down arrow, and it brings it back closer together again. To increase the letter spacing, the space between the letters, we'll press Alt Control period or Opt Command period, and we'll increase the space between the letters. To decrease the space again, we're going to press Alt Control comma or Opt Command comma. Brings it back together again. Next we'll look at copying and pasting text style. So if we had one style of text here, and we'll create another style over here. let's do hitchhike. So we're going to copy this style by pressing Alt-Control-C or Opt-Command-C. And then we can paste it over here by pressing Alt-Control-V or Opt-Command-V, and that should change it to hitchhike. There you go. We copied it from here and pasted it to here. So now I'll bring back the text box again, and we're going to align the text within the text box. So if you want it aligned left, press Shift-Control-L. We'll click off the box, click back on it, Shift-Control-L. Now unfortunately this is not being very cooperative with me right now, but you should be able to press Shift-Control-L and it would align left. I'll try aligning right with Shift-Control-R, and that aligns your text to the right of the text box. To go back to center, we can do Shift-Control-C or Shift-Command-C. Bring it back to the center, and I believe justifying the text is playing up on me at the moment as well, but we'll try Shift-Control-J. No, it's not working for me at the moment. If it was working, you would see up here the alignment would change to justified. Let's move on to anchoring your text. So I'll create a few lines again of gibberish, and we'll click off, move the box over here. So now if we anchor this text box to the bottom, press Control Shift B, when we go to add text, the bottom will stay in the same place. I'll bring down a line just to show it. The bottom will stay in the same place and the text box will move upwards. If we we'll just take away some of that. If we anchor the text to the middle, we'll press Control Shift M or Command Shift M, and when we start typing in the lines again, it'll go out centrally from where it was. It's extending at the top and the bottom. So if we go back to where we were, and we anchor at the top by pressing Control Shift H or Command Shift H, and then we start typing again, you'll see that the top line is staying in place. The words are shifting downwards. So every time we go down, the top stays in place. Okay, let's look at numbered lists and bulleted lists. We'll bring up the text box again, and we will put in a few items. Then let's press Control Shift 7 or Command Shift 7. There you go, we've made a numbered list. Let's try a bulleted list by pressing Control Shift 8 or Command Shift 8. I'll just click off and click back on. And again, that command is playing up on me at the moment, but that's the shortcut keys for a bulleted list, if you want to try it yourself. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we'll look at shortcuts for the desktop app. Bye, see you then.